Good morning, everybody, and this is your SP 500 setups for today. So, been onwards and upwards, and we're on hours, so let's just get down to the 8 hour. So, it's been onwards and upwards. We had some good news come through from the Feds. So, the Feds think that the market is kind of stabilized and they're quite happy and patting themselves on the back. We have breached two weekly levels, and we'll get there now. And the last thing I want to do before we actually get going is come back to the weekly, and I'm going to start sounding like a stuck record. But this is a bullish setup in a potential uptrend. So there is my oscillators. They have separated. They're starting to roll over. I've got diversions from the previous swing low. There it is there. And I pulled back onto a monthly level, which is right there. And if you haven't been watching, there's my monthly level right over there. So at the moment, come back to the weekly. This is a bullish flag that is brewing. Obviously, we'll need to recapture a key level, which is going to be this one here at 43.30. So once we recapture that and retest that, then it's onwards and upwards, and we'll be testing these all-time highs. So that's the long-term view. At the moment on the 8 hour, granted we are still in a downtrend, but we have breached a few key levels. Oscillators are pointing up quite sharply to the upside. And the second thing we do need to look at on the 3 hour is the crossover here. We're testing the 150 EMA, so I would expect some kind of a pullback, and we're going to get to that now. Which we're at this level in while you hit the like button, and bottom right corner there, just give it a quick tap. So what we do have here is a break of a channel, and we spoke about the channel yesterday, and I'm just really gonna do this quickly. It's clear as mud. There's our channel. We've broken to the upside. So now typically, if this was we're looking at this as a bear flag, and we broke the upside, came back and tested it, which is really strange price action, and then bounced off. So there's only a 25% probability that it's going to continue above this channel. 75% probability of it coming back and then basically breaching to the downside. And we do have some downside targets here as well. So that's the bearish outlook, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be screaming about this bearish outlook. Me personally, I don't believe it. I've seen V reversals, and I've seen these things move to the upside, and this is just setting up for a beautiful, beautiful trap for a lot of people that are short. Now, yesterday I spoke about the inverse head and shoulders. Let's just get it exact. There we go. So here was my shoulder, here was my head, and here was my right shoulder. So there's also a little cup and handle in this. So there's my cup and handle. So let's just start with this one. I think it was 300 points, 308 odd points. Move up there. So we sort of just gapped above that target and continued. And if I just bring the inverse head and shoulders, which is around 780 points, and bring it up to here, we're sitting at 700 points at the moment. So another 80 points to go for that target, but I would actually call that done. I'd rather take that profit and then wait for the pullbacks onto structure. One more level we need to pay attention to, and that is this one here, and then I want to fine tune this one onto this pin bar that we see here. Right, let's get down to the 15-minute. That's what we're looking for. So we're looking for a pullback to 42.41, or alternatively 42.32, and also 42.23. 4200 would also be an opportunity. Keep this double gap down here in your mind. That could impact price. I think this one has closed. Yeah, this one has closed. This bar here closed it. So that could impact price to bring us all the way down to 41.80, but I don't see that. So we do have non-farm payrolls tomorrow, and we've got I think Amazon comes out today. I'm not sure, but I know there's some earnings coming out, big earnings coming out today as well, which could impact us as well. But I think we've kind of getting a direction, or we're starting to build a direction. And one thing I do want to highlight is why you want to be a politician in the US Senate, because you get a pretty average salary, but you get to know a lot of inside information. And this is where the Feds, in their closed door meeting, started. You know, you can see the speculation before they came out with their press conference and announcing that interest rates were going to stay as they were. But somebody knew beforehand, with all these gaps up like this. Somebody knew beforehand, and I guarantee you there's quite a few of the Senate members that actually made a lot of money. There's a lot of people that actually track that and actually trade with whatever moves they make. But anyway, that's just a reason why you want to be a politician. It's not to serve people, to make yourself some money. So that's kind of my view today. It's 42.41, it's 42.31 or 32, and 42.23. So these are the areas that you're looking for price to come back into. You're looking for a pin bar, engulfing bar, or inside bar, and you're looking to be long. What you are looking to chase, I don't have a weekly level above us. Yeah, that would be my medium-term view, but ideally what I would be looking to do is put in a swing trade. So try and get a decent entry, smallish position, so it's not too much risk, because you're going to have to wait it out. So you're going to have to let the price move up, come back, and as soon as the first pullback happens, you're going to move your stop up underneath that. So if you use this move here as an example, let's just delete all the noise here. So we do this. So we use this here as an example, right? So let's say that was an entry. So you jump in there, you have your stop. Just move your stop down a bit. Let's say you put your stop in here, so you're risking, let's say something like 100 points, I think 200 points that you're risking. It rallies a good 500 points. You wait for the pullback. Here's the pullback. As soon as the pullback moves up, you move your stop up there. So you've locked in 150 points. Okay. Now what you're doing is you're waiting for the next move, next pullback, next bit of structure happens. You can add to that position and add a small amount and move your stop just underneath that. That should lock in some profit for you. And so you keep building that until you get to those upper levels. And the upper level that you're looking for is going to be, that's the first level there that I would take profit at. So that would be a good 600 points. But once we breach through that, you can actually start holding on for these all-time highs here. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.